Got. Okay, there we go. Let's remember the chats today. Good. Today is April 30th. It's Monday. It's the time of the week where we do one last try. This week is F3. Go. Let's get warmed up. There's actually somebody in here. But he didn't go very fast. Low usage. Okay. .5. That should be correct. Yes. Let's go. Did I need a brake check? No, I didn't. Let's do that again. Let's go. So that's the flying lap started. The fourth, third. Back up to fourth. Just hold that through the SS. Try to go a bit wide here so we can go a bit tight on the exit so we can just go flat through the last one. Maybe one lap too early. Stay fifth through here. Try not to hit curbs too much on either side. Third. And then second for the hairpin. Then we're going to enter spoon. Fourth gear on the first bend, third on the second. Wait, that's a bit wide. Then 130R, that's the name, isn't it? 170? 130? 170? Anyways. This one's easy flat. Then second gear for the chicane. And take a bit of curb. And the lap is 53.4, which is not amazing, but got a wheel on the grass there.
You just hit the fastest lap.
We should do 6, that's better. It's a bit wide here. Yeah, that's what happens when you get too far on the curb there. Apparently he did it worse because he's parked over here. Yeah, not sure why he's parked there, but okay. Guess he was off the road. Oh, saved it. Well, that was fast for some reason. That was very fast through the final spoon there. But just coasted instead of braking. Maybe I should try that again. Wait, that was too much curb. Yeah. I think the low track usage is a bit flippier than what I had last time now. Probably. Oh, there's plenty of people signing up for the race, though. Guessing we'll have 2 splits at least. Got 24 now. 6 more and it splits. Oh. I just want to race. Yeah, I think that's enough practice. Anymore, and I'll get bored rigid. Oh, wait, but there's somebody else out there. No less than 2 more people joined. Amazing. And they're called Anthony Roach and Fraser Clegg. I don't know about the English, but Clegg is an insect in Norwegian. And Roach is an insect in English, right? There's the line. Speed limit's pretty high here. Suzuka.
The pit box in 10.
So let's have a look at the fastest lap, which was, interestingly, the second one. I mean, the second flyer. Yeah, that's the lap where I tipped the wheel on the grass into the hairpin. Guess the rest of the lap must have been good. It does look very clean for the most part. We got a real boost in sign-ups at the end here. 36 now. $37. So, anyone else in here? Chase Kenny. That's an interesting line. I think he's leaving a bit of margin on the table here. This guy is fast enough though. Is that a Red Bull livery? Yes, it is, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Hmm. Was a bit late on the brakes. Gianni, Kioskitti, Inkirini. He did beat my lap. He did. He's Div 1, so he should beat my lap. Let me just check out. This is he's 5.8k, I guess. Oh, 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 oh. Nice catch. We got 48. 2 minutes left. So if we stay under 60, that is 2 splits. He actually did 52.6 with that off at the Deckners. It's pretty quick. He's got these S's pretty hooked up now. That was better. Very clean. I think he's got it hooked up now. Let's see how much he beats their lap by. He goes 52.3. That's only 3/10. Yeah. I'll take it. Should be time now. We have 52 drivers signed up. That is 2 splits of 26. Now it's 54 actually. That is 2 splits of 27. It's time to race. Didn't get it. Anyways, we're the number 7 car out of 27. And that guy is the number 1 car. Okay. Unnecessary 1x on the practice. Oh well. '27 car is 1.5k. Oh, imagine that bottom split. It's gonna be spicy. Interesting place to park. Okay. Practice failed successfully. We got a 1x. That's definitely negative for the SR. Yeah, anyways, quali. See if we can fail that successfully. They already put some sand on the track for us. How nice of them. Yep, plenty of sand on the track. Okay. Let's try and get an exit.
Green.
It's better than my
Okay, here
optimal
comes your
split.
first time lap.
Down on this optimal though. So way too tight in here. Check me up on the exit. But yeah. First lap is the banker lap. Or it should be. But we're gonna want to exit. No, we're not. It's close. It's pretty slow though. Like a high 53.
One more lap.
See a 54. Ouch. It's super slow. It's better than the last lap. Much better. Yeah, puts us up a bit.
Checkered flag.
That. Ah, yeah. Actually, 52.3. Not as much of a gap as we feared. At least not yet, but that could be their first laps. By all means. Just watch them smack in a 51 here. Nah. Jose did a 52G. Oh wait, somebody must have... Yep, there's the 51. There's the 51. Yeah, P4 is 52.7, so that's pretty close. Right. So yeah, P6 it is by the looks of it. Yeah, if I stayed at 54 I would have been way back there. Good thing we had the second lap. Oh well. Right. Right. Let's see if we can get around here.
The estimated SOF is 2,345.
Nothing wrong
We
with the
expect to be
SOF.
fighting for the podium.
Nothing wrong with the SOF.
Green flag, green flag.
Could have had a bit more throttle. Still no worse than the guy ahead.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. There's an incident behind. Clear, car on your left. The next car's the leader. We're on the right.
Okay.
Right. Clear.
Didn't have much steering. Gonna have to put here. Check. What happened there, bro?
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
He's got some damage.
Go left.
Oh well. How's my car doing?
No damage. Car looks clean.
Whoa. Well then. Know what to do.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Oh yeah, he's also struggling a bit, isn't he?
Car right. Clear on the right. You got a slow car on the left.
Who's this guy? Ah, Swain. He's one of the fast boys too. Qualified like spot above me or something. Anyways. '24th. Out of 25 runners. 24 runners, I guess. Guy behind pitted. I didn't, anyways. It's kind of unfortunate start. It's worse for the leader though. I gotta check what happened there. I mean, we should catch up to some people. They were doing like 54s in quali, right? This guy should also catch up. I don't know. Long race still.
Slow car ahead. There's an incident ahead.
We're gonna have that kind of stuff happening. Looks like we're getting the air wash here. As you'd expect. What'd you say, Swain? Didn't he? Yeah. That's a fight 2 spots up. It's wide. 3-1 for Swain. Oh, yeah. With that exit. Should have had him, but then I didn't. Interesting.
Right side. Still there. Clear.
Oi,
Car right.
can't really pass here.
Keep to the left. Clear.
Dude.
You got a slow car on the left. The car looks fine. No damage to report.
Apparently I have a tank. Anyways. I was pulling out when he came over. He waited half a second longer. I mean, then we would have been in the corner, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah. He knew I was there. So. Yeah, no slipstream here anyways. Gotta work ourselves a little bit closer. To do that, we're probably gonna have to put up some 52s. Now that we don't have the aero wash through here, that should be possible. Oi, we've got chaos. Again. And I'm the first car that didn't get it for free. At least I have a slipstream. That guy is very off. Who's that? Who's the guy in the house? Was it Bearman who did that yesterday? Austin Dilt. Yeah. Saved by the bell there. Who's that fell back? It was the 23, it was not the 4. Anyways. Eyes on the road. Again. Still. Again. This means we're gonna have to stay behind this guy. More lap, I guess. Can't really pass through here, or I guess. Yeah, I can. Number 2 car has no pace for some reason. Stuck back here with us. Yeah, 3/10. There's no way we don't catch that.
The leader is running 52.807. Clear.
There's no slipstream for us. I'm gonna put this in the middle of the road here for you. Gonna have to catch the guys ahead. 1.4. Give me another half a second so I can get my slipstream. Issue is they have a slipstream and I don't. Yeah. They also have an aero wash and I don't, so should be able to. Oh, they gotta fight Diego. We'll see. He kind of just let them through, huh? Oi, no he didn't.
Slow car ahead. Go right. There's an incident ahead. Car on your left.
Yeah, that was a bit of a what the fuck. Let's see if we can make it through here.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Also 4x. Didn't need that. Thank you, bro. How was that a 4x? Anyways. Three seconds up to the next car, that's a fair bit.
No damage, car looks clean.
But I have a tank. What is this car? We have 11 X's, but no damage.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Yeah, so that was kind of 3 for free. Not for free. Two of them were free. Third one came at the price of 4x. Wait. Time for the rear tires to be a bit suboptimal.
We can move up.
Yes, we can. Still 10 minutes left. Might have a position or two left in me. We'll see. Depends on the pace these guys have, of course.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
That's timely. Gonna need more of those. was not fast. Oh, yeah, 2.4 becomes 1.99. It's not quite half a second. It wasn't quite my fastest lap either. Beginners are hard. We are drawing closer. Kind of poor exit there though, but I guess. Looks like he's just about falling out of the slipstream too. Just about. Not quite. Maybe not this lap. The 1.99 becomes...
Just set your fastest lap.
1.2. That's better. Oh, he's loose. He's definitely pushing the guy ahead of him. I think we might have a slipstream now. Oh, he's very wide. So that's a slipstream for me.
New fast flat for you.
Yep, we're in touch now. Oops, was a bit short, wasn't it? He's not very good at the second Dagner. There's actually a fair few cars that are closer up the road here. Arigato, he says. Oh. Not really a fan of sticking it into spoon anyways. You're gonna have that kind of spoon, then I don't know.
Car on your left.
Maybe I'll just go around here instead.
The leader just did a 52.64. Still there, hold your line.
Take that 1x. We have a bit of a slipstream from the guy ahead. Not enough. Now it's air wash time, which is good time for me. Right, so then we're gonna come up on white flag, aren't we?
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
Oh. Got pretty close to top 10 here, I guess. Oh, wait. Not speak to her.
Car stopped on the left. Go right.
It's definitely stopped. Which means this is now the fight for P10. And I have a slipstream. Yeah, I think people have a bit more balls than I do through the second spoon. Second part of the spoon there. I leave a bit of time on the exit.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
Yup. He does not have a slipstream. Is that an Audi livery? Yes, it is. Almost like that P9 is dropping back to give him a slipstream. We don't want that. Right, if I can just get a little bit closer. Interesting. Yeah, welcome. At least you can catch the finish.
The car in
Yeah, no.
C3 just set the fastest lap.
We're not gonna make that dive.
52.361. All right, there's the checkered flag.
Yeah.
Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
Why so negative? It was a fairly decent recovery. Would have been cool to get P10 though. Yeah, we gotta have a quick review of the start here. Yeah, VR is a bit heavy. But it's, I mean, just as heavy on the CPU though as the GPU in my experience. You wanna pass? Like, dude. There's no need to like 4x ourselves. The in lap is there. Yeah. I think my CPU is getting a bit dated, but yeah. Yeah, struggling with iRacing. Anyways, gonna have to go back to the first lap here. So we had a decent start now. I want to see what happened to number 1. Here he is. He had a lousy start, so they're 3 wide. Okay. And he goes around the outside. And... okay. Okay. Yeah, I forgot the chat last time. That was a bit... that was a whoopsie. Okay, so... yeah. They hooked up here on the exit. When the guy on the inside drifted out. You can barely see it, but the wheel is kind of out of line now. And that's me in the pink car on the outside. And then he just goes straight. Because his wheel is out of order. Then I had to let the whole queue pass. And then the recovery starts. I was 25th, I think, at this point. But we finished 11th, so I don't know what the spotter is mad about. It was a decent recovery. Probably gonna be... I don't know. It's above the middle, so we might just barely gain iRating. Safety rating really suffered though. It's hard to pass people without making any contact. And then the game is just like wheel-to-wheel action in an F4, F3, 4x. Can't have that. Yeah, there was one more episode I should have reviewed, but okay, whatever. Yeah, that sounds nice. Ah, look, we gained 7 iRating. Whoop. Lost all that good safety rating we have been farming over the past few races. Oh well. Oh well. Still gained iRating. Why? How easy is it to gain iRating here? You mean SR, but yes. Indeed. Let's do one more race. In the open series. Ooh. Yeah, I can imagine. Don't you have like the... I mean, of course, it's probably faster to just type blindly on your normal keyboard, but don't you have the VR keyboard? Where you go with the controllers like bam, 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 bam. It's a bit slow though, isn't it? Yeah. Reminds me about how I would type when I was on MSN Messenger, just laying in the bed with the laptop like keyboard facing away from me. That's how I learned to type blindly too. Finger knows the way. I think that's what she said, but anyways. Kanata Sudo. That's a good name, especially if you're a Linux user. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're kind of expecting a smaller race, this one, because it's open setup. So usually it doesn't get quite as many drivers. But usually they're all faster because they have setups. I think there's something weird with your sentence. Yeah, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Which is kind of disappointing. I mean, if there is no Linux support by the next time my subscription expires, I might just stop playing iRacing. Because there are other games to play. Well, apparently the game itself works, but anti-cheat doesn't. So, I don't know, at least from what I heard. Oh, okay. Well, that could be. Yeah. Probably wouldn't want to play it on Steam anyways, but yes. We yeah, might want a new set of tires. Maybe I'll just go out there and set the benchmark for him. Yeah, of course, I mean, you're going to need a compatibility layer if there is no native client, right? I'm probably gonna try someday. Maybe after my iRacing subscription ends. Yeah. I didn't try online in AC Evo yet, actually. But AC Evo works and AC Rally works. I actually didn't make the original Assetto Corsa work yet, but I know it's supposed to work, but I just don't really care enough about playing it to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Yeah. I mean, AC Evo worked like straight out of the box. All you had to do was like disable the Steam controller thingy. That's a lot of text to read while driving around Suzuka. Just give me a lap. But yeah. Yeah, okay, it's practice. It's gonna count anyways. Hmm. Yeah. Who uses Steam Overlay anyways? Like, why is that a feature? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm also playing this other... I'm playing this other game. It's not a racing game though, but... I'm playing this MMO that works perfectly fine on Linux. It's not like you can't do online. It's just laziness on the developer side. I don't know if it's fair to call it laziness, but you know. I'm sure all their talented individuals on their team are talented enough to make it work if they're allowed to work on it. Oi, what's up with the Dagner? Oh, that's early on the brakes. Well, I'm sure we'll find other goals. It might turn out to be cheaper that way. And I have a fair bit of subscription left, so we're not leaving anytime soon. I think it was either... I'm not sure if it's like September this year or September next year.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, I think I did. I don't quite remember, but I think I did. So I know I had... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had 1 year left on Black Friday. And then I think I bought 1 more year. Could of course just check, but anyways. Either way, it's not a problem now. So why worry? Alright. You can do it. You can sudo it. Wait. It's a bit wide. 37, that is 2 splits. So it's not a single split race. There's pretty small splits here. Less than 20 cars. Yeah. You know, it's gonna work very well with the narrative, right? You know, like, oh yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna be fantastic. Oh my god, we're the number 2 car. What's going on? Two car in here out of 19. Number 1 car is Division 1 though, so I expect him to be fast boy. And it's open setup, so. So Simon is 4.3. Yeah, should be a fast boy.
You got a slow car on the left.
Okay. Let's see if we can do okay in quali. Should I remove the fuel though? Nah. I mean, I should, but nah. Oh yeah, summertime. Yeah, we actually had our first going out without the jacket yesterday. It was pretty nice. Went out to see some cherry blossoms. Had a good time. First summer living alone, is it?
Green, green, green.
Because that tends to be a good time.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Let's see if my first time lap is a good time. Yeah. I'm gonna make the same promise this year as I do every year. This summer, I will definitely go to the beach a couple more times. Whee! Well, my first lap was not a good time. Too much Stegner. Yeah. Second lap should be much faster anyways.
One more lap.
That is quite the investment these days. I mean, if you still have a kidney, maybe you can afford it. A bit tight, but yeah. Alright. Then you're basically in the green. That was yeah, not very fast at the chicane, but okay. But okay. We do get closer.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Okay. I'm a bit surprised to see that time be third. Right, because the P1 is doing 51.3. Ouch. There you go, 51.2. Oh yeah, we have a few more people in the mix here. Oi, Mr. Sudo. He sudoed a P3, didn't he? Alright, yeah. Sleep well. My friend from the past. 1 hour less past than normal, but yes. Have a good one. Meanwhile, we are starting P5. Considering I'm in the stock setup with too much fuel, it's not too bad. This will have... should be able to stretch those guys behind. At least if we can try and get the slipstream on those guys ahead, that would be excellent. There might be a battle for the lead, which is great. Yeah, everything's possible here. It all comes down to not crashing on the first lap like we did last time. Yeah, I'll say that wasn't my fault, but anyways. Anyways.
The estimated SOF is 2,179.
Yep. SOF is still...
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Yeah, SOF is still above 2k, so...
Half the field is on the grid.
By a decent margin, actually. But it's not like the SOF is low or anything. But we have less cars on the grid, so... to finish above the middle, we have to finish like 8. Yes. Or higher. But we're starting P5, so there's potential. Kind of want the win though.
5 cars left to grid.
There we go.
Green, green, green. There's an incident behind.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit shady on the first lap. We made it through. Speaking of shady on the first lap. A lot of... oh, oi, 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 oi. Yeah. Hey.
Right side. Keep to the left. Keep to the left.
I have been fooled.
Still there, hold your line. Clear. Right side.
I don't think you're gonna get around there, bro. Yeah, there is a fight for first. Kind of what I was hoping for. I was also not hoping to be behind 11. But yeah.
There's an incident ahead. Go left.
Yeah, that got messy. That guy's slowing down. After going straight. See if it gets messy again. Who's the one who died? Is that...
There's an incident behind.
by any chance the one car died? Oh. Okay. We don't really want to stick it in there, bro. Looks like the 4 car is gonna run away with this now, though. We don't have anyone challenging him very soon. Oi.
Car on your
Sorry,
left.
bro.
Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
That was a bit more checkup than I expected. Sorry, bro.
You're in 4th position. No damage. Car looks clean.
And I have no damage, but he has front wing damage. Man. Yeah, there was more. Oh. We have a new friend here. Yeah. Good morning. I'm not sure which of them you were talking about, but yeah. The one car had violent death, and I think that guy a few places behind me also had a violent death. Which might have been quite a bit my fault, so sorry about that. Now, it does actually look like that 18 car might be able to keep on pace with the 4 car for now. That's going to be interesting to see how that develops. And to see if I can keep up with Mr. Sudo. I guess the issue is that I brake fairly late into the chicane there. Ah yeah, that was the one car, I think.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 52.095. There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the left. The next car's the leader.
Was the leader, that is past tense, but if he doesn't have damage, then he's gonna catch those guys easy, so I'm just gonna let him rip through here. Try and keep up with his slipstream. Then we have a car behind here. Jonathan Gaston Mignot, who appears to have very good pace. Must have had a poor quali. Then the guys behind there appear to be falling off, which is exactly what we need. Oi. And I think I have more downforce than these guys. That's a bit of a half-hearted move there, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you can see. Guy behind gained like half a second through the chicane because of the guys ahead here, but okay. Wow.
The car in P5 just set the fastest lap.
Yeah.
52.047.
Well, he's out. And the car ahead said thanks. Did he take damage from that? I don't know. Just don't go into the Degner, please. Just don't go into the Degner, my friend. If you do, you're gonna take us out.
Left side. Car right.
Yeah, I'll just let him by.
Stay on the left. Clear.
Then he can do his thing with that guy, who probably has some damage, I would guess. We're losing a ton of time to the cars behind. Any more and they're gonna catch our slipstream. Wait, yeah, he's all over the place now. Is he gonna pit? So now comes the issue. Everyone else has less downforce than me because this is open setup and I don't have a setup. So
car on your left. Clear on the left.
okay.
No damage. Car looks clean. You're now in third.
He just had to give me a 4x. Just for show, I guess. It sucks. Right, now I gotta push a bit. Get rid of Dylan. It's like 5 seconds up to the guy in the lead, but it's only 4 for the guy ahead, so I don't know. 15 minutes left. At the pace he was showing when he was behind there, he might actually catch him. And then they crash, and then I win. That's the plan. Kinda sucks for that to be the game plan, but okay. And I have racked up 8 X's here, which is ridiculous. What was the first 4? I mean, those last 4 were just completely unnecessary. But yeah.
The leader is running 52.405. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, I think P2 is faster. Maybe not by enough, but we'll see.
You got a slow car on the left.
Well, the leader went off, so there is our answer. He's basically in the slipstream now. Ah, okay. What might have happened? Yep, they are already neck and neck up there. Guy behind is thankfully notably slower. As long as he doesn't get the slipstream. Probably have the control. It's only 2 seconds though. Those guys up there start checking each other up. Oh, there's defending. Screwed. There's defending. Oh, he got the inside anyways. Oh, he made it through. Wait. A lot of rotation. Yeah. Come on, Fernando. I know you're not happy about P2. Cling on to him for me. Yeah, not like that.
The next car's the leader.
That is past tense, mate. Was the leader. Should be past tense. Bit far behind. You need a lot of slipstream.
We're in a great spot for some hardware.
Yeah. The only issue is that I only care for the win. Steep, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Jonathan is off. Off into the distance. Might actually catch Fernando though. Now he's lost the slipstream too. That was a wobble. Woo, he's wide.
New fast flat for you. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 51.998.
It's going pretty fast. I think I'm doing fairly okay. Driving the stock setup with too much fuel. Yeah. Are we a bit wide? Yes, we are a bit wide. Yeah, you know. Gotta make sure to crank up the difficulty. It's not just the fact that I don't have a setup. I mean, really, our best bet is the fixed series. The open series is basically just practice and SR farm. We have...
Car in P1, just set the fastest lap, 51.989.
Yeah, I mean, I have 81 cars left, right? If I can do one per week, that is 81 weeks, which is over 1.5 years. But the truth is, I can't do one per week. I can hardly do one per month. So if we do one per month, that would be... yeah, 81 months, which is, well, 60 months is 5 years, so that's like 7-8 years. So yeah, let's say 3 to 4 years. There is a fair chance that we're gonna quit iRacing before that happens. For whatever reason. Whether that reason be kids or end of Windows 10 support. Looks like we've stabilized a bit though. On the pace here. I'm kind of feeling those rear tires too. Looks like he is too though. He's sliding a fair bit up there. Oh yes, we are sliding. But you know how it is. The road is the goal, so... as long as we have something fun to do. It doesn't really matter if we finish it. In fact, if we finished it, we'd have to come up with something new. So... Right, 2 laps left.
The leader did a 52.07. That was your fastest lap of the session.
So yeah, we're not slowing down, huh? We're not catching them either. Yeah. Did really have to bank on them taking each other out, but they kept it tidy. Probably.
White flag. One more lap to go. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah. I'm going faster, but the guy ahead is going even faster. I mean, he's down to quali fuel now, so... We almost have a 10-second gap to the guys behind, so that's a fair bit. There's nothing wrong with Monday, by the looks of it. I mean, just started. So I don't know, but yeah. Probably better to get up than to not get up. And we're finished. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need that extra lap of SR here.
Great job. You did really well.
Yeah, I think we finished less than 5 seconds behind the winner, which is probably the best result we've had this week. It depends what we're gonna drive next week, I guess. Yeah. Could do more F3s next week, of course. It's Zandvoort. It's a bit of a... which is a bit of a quali track, I guess. I'm gonna have to wait for the supercars to be on a free track or something, I think. Basically, because nobody drives them. Or I'm actually gonna have to do the supercars in the afternoon on the Australian servers, because they typically get some official races in the afternoon. At least a couple per week. So might have to just join that. Is number 11 still here? Yes. Well, let's have a look at everything that happened. So it was quite a lot, yeah. You fooled me there, got me around the outside. Ah, there we go. Let's have a look at Simon. Well, he's in McLaren livery, so I'm not sure if... left. Side by side into here. It's always a bit... Oh! Okay. That idiot who made it too wide. That is our friend, Mr. Sido. Yeah, I mean, supercars are like the Australian. Oh, I have to stick the nose in there. It was a bit of netcode too, but yeah. Ouch. Yeah. Poor Simon. That was all on this guy. Then I didn't do anything particular here. Yeah, supercars are pretty popular in Australia. So they usually get like one split in the afternoon on Mondays. Not Mondays, Wednesdays. Like one official race per week where everyone signs up. They get like 20 cars, which is a good grid. Right, so let's just slow-mo this. I wasn't really going to pass him or anything. But then I don't know if he checked up a bit because of the cars ahead. Let's see, where do I brake? Yeah, I'm braking like I normally do, I guess. But it just didn't stop as fast as he did. Yeah, then I got a bit wide, clipped his nose. The guy behind it. You did that to yourself, sir. Yeah. We... Someone got his rear wing for good measure. They're both back. Oh my god. Where did this guy finish? And he finished P10. Just behind the 11. Oi! Even though he spun again. And lost his wing again. And got the wing back again. And he still finished P10. Okay. Okay. Netcode takes and netcode gives. Meanwhile, this guy has a... I think he had a broken front wing. Yes, that is not 100% in shape. Anyways. We finished the race in P3. After lots of stuff happened. So let's just have a look at the results. Lost another bit of safety rating. RIP. Gained another bit of iRacing. Yay, I guess. And that's it, I guess. Yeah, that's it. So, nothing more to talk about, I think. I'll see you next time, maybe. Until then, have a good one.